Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel here at Getting Loser. And I thank you so much for watching my video today. I mean, you could have watched anything you wanted and you chose to watch this, and I thank you for that. Gross. So if you know me, my 100 subscribers that I have, you'll know that I'm actually a stand-up comedian. You know, I do gigs, I do stand-up comedy, I do musical comedy, bus, another gig,
club, another club, another club, plane.
You get the point. For this channel, I keep kind of separate. I do kind of random things that come into my mind rather than stand-up. I do have a video from last year though, if you want to watch that, where I do some musical comedy. I will leave the link in description if you want to watch that video. I kind of keep this separate, but I've been doing stand-up comedy for, well, I thought I've been doing comedy for about 3 or 4 years. But while researching this video, I found out that I did my first ever stand-up gig 6 years ago, when I was 16 years old. So I was 16 years old, did my first ever gig. It was like in like an A-level performance, and then like 6 months later, while still 16, I did my first ever gig in the Crofters Rights in Bristol, in Stokes Croft, and that's like a pub with a stage. Did a gig there at 16, did a couple of gigs in between then and 18 because I wasn't allowed to go into venues. I used a fake ID once to get to a gig, I remember that. And then at 18 I went to uni and I gigged all the time. Today from a video, what I want to do is I've got the first recording of the first ever stand-up routine I did when I was 16 years old, so I'm 23 now, 6 years ago. Basically I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna react to it 6 years later, and hopefully, and see if it was funny. I want to see if 16-year-old me was actually funny, or when 16-year-old me did stand up, should you all have been like, no sweetheart, this ain't for you, darling, do you know what I mean, just get a job done, Tesco. Here we are 6 years later, and I'm really excited to do this, really. I'm gonna kind of watch the video, and as I said earlier, 100 subscribers. I know that might not sound that crazy, but my little channel, Getting Loser, is quite sweet, and I thank you for the 100 subscribers I've got. And because I've got 100 subscribers for this video, while I'm reacting to this video, I won't just react to it normally, I'm going to turn it into a drinking game. I've got some wine here. So what I'm gonna do is, I remember when I first started doing stand-up, I had a bit of a clutch word. So like when you're a bit nervous, you kind of say certain words. Like some people are like, like. When I was doing stand-up and I'd get nervous, I'd always say, you know. I'd be like, you know, like after every sentence. So like, I think I just wasn't sure on what I was saying. So what I'm gonna do is every time I say you know, I'm gonna have a drink, and I do say it quite a lot. So I've got my computer here where I'm gonna watch it. So what it was is when I was in A-level, we did a variety show, and it was one of our modules. So like variety show, like a talent show, kind of no winners, but everyone takes part. And I remember doing this, and I remember like everyone was like choosing a monologue, or they would do a song, and I was like, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't do nothing really. So I was like, you know what, I quite like Peter Kay. Don't know why I said Peter Kay. So I might try and do some stand-up. And I was like, oh, so I went online and I like found a stand-up routine that I liked, and I was just gonna take it and do it in a performance to get a grade. And my teacher was like, no, just write it, you can do that. And I did, and I wrote like a 5 to 6 minute stand-up routine, 16 years old. We're gonna watch it. I mean, it's still on YouTube. I'm not gonna show you the video because there's other people in it, and they're probably under 18, so it's probably not right. But I'm gonna show you me. I'm gonna show you me and what I did. So I have my big glass of wine. It's got a bit of candle wax on it, because I got quite a lot of candle wax on it, on the outside, don't worry. We're just gonna go ahead and start watching. I mean, this is the first time I've seen this in 5 years. I literally haven't watched it. I don't know what to expect. I don't remember the jokes I've got. I'm a bit nervous that there might be some jokes in there that are still in my set now, because when you get a type 5, sweetheart, you got a type 5, you don't need to move it. Oh, I'm really excited. So like I said, if I say you know, then I have to have a sip. I've got my headphones on. I mean, this is the only ones I can find. This is a stage in my old school, just at the back, and this is me about to do my first routine. I remember this was completely choreographed. Like everything I do, every movement, every sound is for a reason, and that I thought was funny. So I guess let's just crack on. I'm quite nervous. Here I am. I got a beer. It's actually water. There was water in it. It wasn't real beer. I was 16. I just thought for some reason a beer would be funny.
Oh, hey.
Right, before, I just want to say, that is Peter Kay. I remember he did that in like an award show, just doing his award, but he didn't say anything the whole time he was accepting the award and just kept like pointing at people.
You want love?
And it got a really big laugh, and I literally ripped, I mean like it's very light, like, but I kind of ripped that off in the beginning.
I said, hey. Hey. My name's Caps. Yeah, that's really my name. Thanks, Mum. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, I really am this awkward. So if you don't like it, you know, well, the exits are there, and right here.
I mean, that's not really a joke. I think I was trying to rip off, what is it, like flight attendants, like extra here, and I just not, but it's not a joke, it's not funny. Oh, and right here, I guess that was the punchline. I still talk about my name in the beginning, not Caps, but it's funny how I'm like, my name is, and then make a joke. Nothing's changed there. I haven't said you know yet, I'm getting a bit nervous.
You know, I keep having...
Oh, yeah. I said it. Let's go back a bit,
Right here. You know, I keep having this reoccurring dream that I'm at the end of year 13 and I've failed all my exams and I've had to go to a really shit uni, and it's scary because like I'm not gonna have a career. But the more I think about it, I think if it does happen, it's okay because I could always, you know, take up teaching. But then again.
But okay, so obviously school, A-level, is a teacher. It's just a teacher sat behind a keyboard and then a teacher directed it. It's just a dig. It's just a dig at a teacher.
You know, I've had a really shit year this year, you know.
I said you know. I said you know again.
Hasn't been quite as bad as Prince's year, but I won't go there. But yeah, I seriously.
Context, Prince died that year. I was an edgy comedian. Who knew?
I won't go there. But yeah, I seriously, I've had a really shit year. You know, sixth form is really hard. Kind of makes me miss being at school, you know, like secondary school. Because life was easier back then and you get away with a lot more. Like me and my friend Ellie, right, we used to have this game.
I love this. I talk about my friend Ellie. I talk about my friend Ellie now in my stand-up. Not for the same story, but my friend Ellie, like, I talk about her all the time on stand-up. She's just the best person to talk about during stand-up, and she's great. And I love how I still talk about her. Oh, okay. So, story, I just said, oh, I'm in school, my friend Ellie, and this is the story.
You can stick on people's heads before you get in trouble. My record was 8. But don't worry, you know, they
True.
weren't used. No, mine weren't.
You know?
I can't really speak for Ellie, you know, because she was, pretty fucked up.
She was. It's a true story. They weren't used. We used to colour them in with pen.
But you know, at sixth form, I find myself doing the same things. Like, I'm either at school, at home, revising, or out binge drinking. I'm only joking, I don't revise.
There's a classic, what are those jokes called? I don't even know what they're called. We learn about them in uni, like a misdirect or something. But that is not a bad joke actually, Cappy, I'll give you that one.
But you know, whatever I do, I always end up mindlessly scrolling through Facebook. Has anyone here got Facebook? Yeah? Recognise a few faces. You know, I used to love Facebook. Love it. Until the day everyone ruined it. You know what I hate most about Facebook? You know what? People in relationships.
Still true.
You know the ones. The ones that sort of, they post pictures not because they want to, it's just so they can let everybody know that they're with someone. And then when they post pictures, they always like the captions, and the captions are always like pages and paragraphs long, and it's always like, oh, babe. Where do I start? Don't. Don't start. Because just no one gives a fuck. You know? know? Like, Jesus Christ. But you know, sometimes it's okay. Like, you know when you go on Facebook and like you see two of your friends got together, and it's nice because like you didn't even know that like they even knew each other, and you get to watch their relationship like progress over a period of time, and it's nice because it's nice you see them have fun, and you get to see them having like it's been nice you get to see them, you know, just progress, and it's always really nice as well when you see them split up. Do you think I'm joking or not?
I think these jokes are too funny. Actually, no, I don't. They're pretty bad. I mean, like, I'm not getting that many laughs, but I've had gigs like this recently that have been worse than this, or I've died more than this. So I'm glad. I love how I've got this fake beer. I've got this fake beer on the chair next to me. Look at it. Like, it doesn't get drunk. I don't think it gets drunk. This is just horrendous. What am I wearing as well? Let's quickly talk about that. I'm wearing like a shirt. I'm wearing the same shirt, but I hate my hair. I hate my hair when it's not coloured or dyed. And I don't know what outfit I'm wearing. I think I'm wearing all black. Sorry, I've had a bit of wine. But sorry. I feel like blacks, yeah, because like when you're doing theatre and shit, you gotta wear like all black clothing. Where are we? We're still going. All right, okay.
You know, I'm really mad at my boyfriend at the moment because he's taking a long time to exist.
That is good. That is gold. Is that the joke?
But like I said earlier, I'm quite an awkward person. So when I go on first dates, I like to step out my shell a little
I said this joke the other day.
bit. Ask personal questions to break the ice. Like, you know, what's your favourite movie? Or your favourite pet's name? Or your mum's maiden name? Because, you know, if the date goes badly and he ends up being a prick, you can always find your way into his bank account and steal his money.
You know what? You know what? I sometimes still use that joke. Like if I need to like bulk out a set, like if I need to do like 20 to 30 minutes of material, I will quit because I do a lot of like relationship stuff. I will put that joke in there, and I love how I wrote that at 16. That's really cute. But I don't like. It's a bit different. Like I bulk it out basically, and then I change the end. I think that ending's funnier actually. So I'm like, you could find your way into their bank account and steal their fucking money. That's funnier than anything I think I've ever put at the end of that joke. This is gold, mate. This is fucking. If any comedians are watching this, you fucking take note from 16-year-old Kathy. She's gonna be. I was gonna say she's gonna be a star, but I can say that's not true. Anyway, let's keep going. Have a good bath.
So is everyone having a good time tonight so far? Yeah? You know, everything we've done tonight, we've all created ourselves. Yeah. So don't let Bridges brainwash you.
Context. He's the drama teacher who like directed it. He's really lovely. He's the one who got me into stand up, to be fair. But I'm about to read him House Down Boots to Filth. So let's see.
When to think this was him, because it wasn't. All right? He thinks just because his acting career's failed, he can take credit for ours. Yeah, I'm kidding you. I just realised.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. That is perfect. That is so good. He can take credit for art. I don't think I could even think of something that funny now. Honestly, that is really funny. That is really funny.
Wow, I'm quite mean about teachers, aren't I?
Yes.
Like, shut up.
Fuck off.
I don't hate teachers. I don't hate them. I definitely pity them. Can I take this outside? Right, okay. Seriously though, I'm really upset today because this is my last show here. This is really sad. You know, in
I don't think that's
September
true.
I'm going off and starting my PGC. Thank you. You've been a good.
Oh my. Oh. Okay. So obviously PGC is like the course that you do to become a teacher. And that's the joke. That's like it's the callback. It's like, I'm going to do my PTC. I've just been reading these Teachers of Filth and I'm about to be a teacher. That is That is fun. I mean, I didn't actually say it as many times as I thought. I mean, in 5 minutes, like, there's other routines I think I could have said it. Well, I could do this again, you know. I'm just gonna finish that. Well, there you go. I probably could have done shots for that. I just only had wine in the fridge. But there you go. Thank you guys for watching. That was my first ever stand-up routine. I thought it was really cute. I really like watching that. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. I thought it was going to be really painful to sit through and it's going to be really awkward and gross. But I had jokes. Do you know what I mean? She had jokes. She knew what she was doing. I actually think there were some jokes in there that are a bit better than some of the writing I do today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. 100 subscribers, it's been amazing. And please, I want to make it to 200, then I want to make it to 1,000, then 100,000, and then I can quit my job. And that's all I want, my darling. So if you could subscribe to my channel, I would absolutely love that. If you like this video, leave a comment, like the video as well. Please watch my stand-up video as well. If you liked watching young me, watch adult me do stand-up, because I still do it all the time and I love it. Please watch my last video as well, dyeing my hair pink, where I do a full video of dyeing. Oh, that's not even it. That's not my last video. It was turning myself pink for Halloween. That was the video. So link in the description for that one. Follow my social medias at Capriella Hooper Comedy if you want to see more of this. If you want to see some stand-up stuff. If you want to see where I'm gigging. You want to see what I'm doing. You want to see me because I'm fucking amazing. This is the wine. I'm sorry. I had a glass of wine and that was enough. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.